Everybody had a wet dream.
Hello everybody, my name is Wasik, and I just want to get this out of the way first. If someone does not want to be sexualized, then do not sexualize them. Irregardless of the situation, irregardless of if they're a femboy or not, that doesn't really matter in this situation. If they do not want to be sexualized, then don't sexualize them. Now, I just want to go on and talk about this because, well, this is really just confusing me. There's been this going around in the community that says don't sexualize femboys, and if that means don't sexualize people who do not want to be sexualized, then that's okay. But if you mean, like, don't sexualize them as in this is a thing that you cannot be horny for, don't do anything like that. I'm sorry for the being blunt, but I guess that's how I am. But just, if someone doesn't want to be sexualized, don't sexualize them. That's the stupidest fucking thing you can do. And if it's a specific, a specific type of people, that sounds bad. But I mean, if it's a specific, type of thing, you know what I mean? Like, people have fetishes for that specific thing. Like, you shouldn't sexualize this, you shouldn't sexualize this. You shouldn't sexualize trans people. I just want to get that out of the way first. Like, as in, their body parts and stuff being like, wow, I like the trans thing. That's a stupid thing to do. But I mean, if you're just talking normally, you know what I mean? No, you don't know what you mean. But just if it's about a femboy, right? If they do not want to be sexualized, don't sexualize them. Again, I feel like this is the obvious fucking thing here. But again, this all stems from a fucking comment I got on my live stream saying, don't sexualize femboys. You're the person. You're the problem with the community. And I'm like, what do you mean? The image on the screen was literally, how does it feel to be in the cum jar? And it was in a Astolfo. And it was like, come on. I mean, it's Astolfo, for fuck's sake. He's like the most sexualized femboy. I'm completely honest. Again, if somebody doesn't want to be sexualized, don't sexualize them. But if you're liking a certain type of, style and dress and people and personality, I guess, then go have fun, I guess, with that, because it just does not make much sense to me that you should be gatekeeping off a complete community. So we should just be gatekeeping all of them off. If I'm understanding this correctly, we should just be not sexualizing anybody. But I mean, some people have a specific thing for, I know they're not real, but futanari. Some people have a specific thing for, schoolgirls and stuff, you know what I mean? I don't know. Some people have a thing for furries. Again, their persona is not real life, or it could be, you know what I mean? But if any of these people are asking not to be sexualized, then don't sexualize them. If they're not saying anything against that, then, I mean, again, just check with them, I guess. It just doesn't really make much sense, the whole we shouldn't sexualize a complete community of people, you know what I mean? I'm not saying you should sexualize a whole race of people. That is a completely different thing. But if you're into schoolgirls or something, I mean, unless one of them are saying you should not sexualize me, and, if they're not wanting to be sexualized, then don't sexualize them. You know what I mean? It just really is confusing what this is trying to say. If it means to people who are consenting, right, then don't sexualize them, because that's pretty fucking obvious. You shouldn't. But if it's to people who are not saying they don't want to be sexualized, you know what I mean, then I'm a bit confused, to be honest. So take this however you will. My name has been Wasik, and I guess I'll see you all in the next one.